Yeah. Cool.
Towel. Hey, isn't it?
That towel.
The white towel. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, okay. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Fresh.
You know what? This is the first time Macufe decided to have a rock concert, and you are big in what is it, hip hop? What? Because I'm actually not familiar at all. Like, I feel like if you were going to describe yourself, if I was like an alien that just arrived on Earth and you were the first person I met, what would you say to me? Like,
That's
if I said,
a
who
great
are you? Who are you? I'd like, I'm sorry, I'm like not one of the guys that
I love how poets ask questions, Anyway, if you were an alien, you came to planet Earth and you told me to tell you about AKA.
Yes, please, yeah.
I would say I'm a songwriter, I'm a performer, I'm a producer, I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, and just general all-around good guy, man. I love what I do, I'm very passionate about it. I've had, a lot of success over the last few years. I've won 2 South African Music Awards on my debut album, and a whole lot of other awards. But those things are not so much important to me anymore. What's important is, being on stage, performing. It's what I love to do. It's the easiest part of my job. Some people might think it's the hardest, but it's the easiest. It's where I'm at home.
Well, you were invited to quite Macufe is changing. Macufe is including a lot more things this year. And Macufe is about culture, So cultures are integrating as a global culture. What's your view on culture and how do you incorporate that into music?
I think culture is very important. I mean, as Walt Disney as it sounds. You never know where you're going until you know. So, in order for a person to move forward and make decisions and choose a path for their life, those things all come from your culture, how you were raised, the language you might speak, the way you might interpret situations and think about things. That stuff all stems from your culture and your customs. In terms of putting it into music, for rappers and hip-hop artists, we are basically like a mirror, we are a product of our environment, and I'm just going to reflect what's going on in my life, or if it's girls, or it's chasing my dreams, or it's not being accepted in high school, or falling in love or falling out of love, those are all the things that we as hip-hop artists reflect. And we're South African, and our stories are going to be South African naturally because that's our environment.
But you know what's so exciting about South Africa right now is that there's a whole new generation of young South Africans that aren't in a mentality which is oppressed. Sometimes, people would say they don't know what they should be upset about or what they should hold on to. What would you say, young people, even old people, what should we be holding on to and what should we be letting go of?
I think we should let go of, and I bring it up all the time, and that one of the things that needs to change in this country is that we need to change the quota. The quota of international content and local content, whether it's a TV show, whether it's in our music, whether it's on radio, because all those things are things that make us gravitate towards a different story and a different type of life. I'm not going to say that we can't be influenced by Jordans or Nikes or gold chains or stuff like that. That's fine. But we mustn't let go of the fact that we have a different story to tell. We are African. America has told their story 1,000 times. They've heard their own story 1,000 times. They want to hear our story. And we need to export our story, the way we dress, the slang we use, the way we carry ourselves, because that's the next shit. Yes.
That is it. That's the next schisms. Teach me a rap. Come on. I'm so stupid about it. Can you teach me something? And a hip hop. You know what? I don't want to sound white now. I have been.
When you do that rap, it's hard not to sound like you don't have any rhythm. But anyway, man, it's good to be out here in Macufe. Yeah, man, I'm just living my dream.
You know what? You actually closed it excellently. It made me very excited. So people really missed out, guys. Macufe, the rock concert. This was happening. This is AKA. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.